Hello friends, in this video we will create the global styles for our components because we have some styles that we want to have all over the site and style component have something to help us with that. It is a function that is called create global styles that we can import from that library. So we will import that one and use it for global styling. And the first thing we will create all the colors for our site and different themes, and that's what we are going to do in this video. So let's start. So inside the src folder, we will create a new folder and name it as styles. Okay, so styles and press enter. And inside the styles folder, we will create a new file and give the name as global styles.js. And inside this file, we will write import curly braces create global style. Okay, only style, not styles, from style components. So this is the function which we are going to import from this library style components. Then we need to import fonts. Okay, so I have downloaded the font, so you will get it from the resources. Just download it and use it. Okay, so these are the fonts, two fonts which are required. So I'll just copy this. Okay, I'll just copy this and I'll create a new folder inside src folder. So let's create a new folder and name it as fonts. And inside I need to paste it. So let me drag it here. Okay, so these are the two fonts. Okay, let me close this. Now I am going to import this fonts here. So import, and the first one is Nunito regular. Okay, so these are the two fonts. One is Nunito regular and one is Nunito black. So Nunito regular from fonts slash Nunito hyphen regular. Okay, so Nunito hyphen regular. Make sure you spell it correctly. Okay, and the second one is import Nunito black from fonts Nunito hyphen black. Let me check it. Okay, Nunito hyphen black. Okay, we need to give the extension ttf. ttf. Okay, let's save this. And now we will create JavaScript object with our colors. So we will export that so that we can import it wherever we want in our application. So export const, and here we need to give the name of the constant, which is colors. Okay, and then we will create an object, and here we need to give the properties, css properties. Okay, the first one is white, so the color for white is hash fff. Okay, then we need to give comma. Okay, so make sure to have comma because this is a JavaScript object, so semicolon will not work, only comma will work. Okay, so now the second property is dark gray, which is going to be hash 1a 1c 20. Okay, now the third one is deep dark gray, and the hash the hash code is 404040. Okay, make sure to give comma. Okay, so now blue shade 1, which is going to be hash 215973. Blue shade 2, and the color code will be 6f adc6. And the last one is blue shade 3, and the color code will be hash d1 e1 and e9. Okay, let's save this. So these are the colors that we are going to use for our site. Now let's move on to create the object for different themes. Okay, so here I'll write export const. So we have two themes on our website. One is light theme and the second one is the dark theme. So we will create two objects for this that we can use later when we switch themes. Okay, so this one, so I'll create dark theme. So dark theme, and here inside the object I'll write colors. Okay, and these are the colors which we have created here. So first one is background colors dot dark gray. Okay, from the colors we will grab dark gray. This is the one which we have created. Okay, and the second one is menu background. So that will be colors dot blue shade 1. Okay, then we have text dark, which is going to be colors dot blue shade 2. Then we have text main, which is going to be colors dot blue shade 2. Okay, this is shade 3 and this is shade 2. Okay, let me save this. And then we have the last one, which is text secondary, which is going to be colors dot blue shade 3. Okay, so let's save this file. And now let's copy this entire code and let's paste it down below here. And here I'll give light theme. Okay, so light theme, and the background will be white. So white. Okay, and main background will be blue shade 3. Then text dark will be blue shade 1, and text main will remain the same, and text secondary will be deep dark gray. Okay, let me save this. So that's it for our light theme. So we are going to use this object later when we switch the theme, and I'm going to show you how to use them. And in the next lecture, we are going to create the actual CSS for our global styling. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello friends, in this video we will create the global styles, and I'm going to do it little quickly with the CSS in this course because it is not a CSS course, and I'm assuming that you know some CSS. So I'm not going to explain you in detail when I start writing the CSS. So in the same file, which is globalstyles.js, we will export a new const. Okay, so here we will export new const, which is going to be global styles. Okay, G capital, S capital, and here we need an S, styles, and that is going to be create global. So here we are calling create global style, which we have imported here. Okay, from the style components, and then we need a backtick key, and inside this backtick key we will add our CSS properties. So first we will set up CSS variable, so root root and curly braces, and inside this we will create a variable with a double dash. So this is how we will create a variable with a double dash, and the variable name is site hyphen max width, and the width will be 1200 pixels. Okay, and that's the only CSS variable that we are going to set up. And then I want to create our font, as we have imported our font at the top. Okay, Unito regular and Unito black, and the fonts are in our local folder. Okay, so here I am going to write @font face, and if I click here it will by default give us some properties. So here we need to write the font family, which is going to be Unito regular. Okay, just check the spelling, Unito regular. Okay, and the source URL will be $, curly braces, and inside we will write Nunito regular, and we need a format which is TTF. Okay. Oh, sorry, format. Okay, which is TTF. So here we did a mistake. So just remove this. So now everything is fine. Let's save this, and we can do some extra stuff here. So if the user already have the font in their system, they don't need to load a font. Okay, so before the URL here, if I press enter, and here we need to write local, and in the parentheses, okay, in the parentheses we will write the name of the font, which is Nunito regular, and then a comma, and then local, again parentheses, and inside we will write Nunito regular, like this. And please don't forget to add a comma. Okay, so in this way we can check if the user has the font in their system or not. If they have their font in the system, then this URL will not load. It can take it from their local system. Okay, then we have font weight. So font weight, which is going to be 300. Okay, then we have font style, that is going to be normal. So this is it for Nunito regular. Okay, now we will set up for Nunito black. So let's copy this entire code and let's paste it here, and wherever there is regular we need to change it to black. Okay, so I will do a control D. Okay, command D. Okay, if you are a Mac user, then command D, and if you are Windows user, then command control D. Okay, and here we will change it to black. So everywhere where there was regular, we have changed it to black. And let's save this. Now let's move on to create our CSS. First we are going to style the body tag. So here I'll write body, and inside this body tag I will take the background. Okay, background property will be, and this one we are going to grab from props. Okay, so props. So before props we need a curly brace. Okay, so this one we are grabbing it from props that we send in to our style component, and we have a prop that called our theme prop. The theme prop that is going to available to all the style component in our application, because we are going to set up this theme in the layout component later. So for now we can grab this prop. We have an inline arrow function. Okay, and from the props dot theme, this is the one that's always going to be available for us. So we don't have to send in specifically to our component, because later we will set up the theme. It will make it available by default for us. So from our theme we have color. Okay, colors. So dot colors, and then we are going to set the background. So dot background, and let's close the curly braces. So here we need a dollar sign. Okay, and here we need to add a semicolon. Then we need a color property. So color, again we will grab it from props. So dollar curly braces props, and an arrow function, inline arrow function, props dot theme dot colors dot text secondary. Okay, then again semicolon. Then we need margin, which is going to be 0. Then we need padding, which is going to be 0, 20 pixels, 80 pixels, and 20 pixels. Okay, then we need transition effect. So transition, and this is going to be for all 0.5 seconds, and the effect will be ease effect. Okay, so this was for the body tag, and then we have a main tag. So we need to write some CSS for the main tag. Max width will be 960 pixels. So you can set this max width as a variable, but I'm going to do it here. Okay, so that is not necessary. So if you want, you can just make a common variable and you can use it, but I'm keeping it here. And here I'll just give the margin, which is 40 pixels auto. Okay, then we will style our headers. So we have h1, comma h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. Okay, and inside this we'll give the property color, and this will grab it from the theme. So dollar curly braces props and inline arrow function props dot theme dot colors dot text main semicolon, and then we need the font family, which is going to be Nunito black. Okay, comma, and then default font, which are Arial, Helvetica and sans serif. Okay, then we have transition, that is going to be for all 0.5 second, and effect will be ease effect. Letter spacing will be 1 pixel. Okay, then we need to do some styling for p tag. So font size will be 0.9 rem, line height will be 1.2, and here we need some media query, so I'll add some media query for desktop version. So media screen and min width, that is going to be 768 pixels, and for that the font size will be 1.1 rem, line height will be 1.5. Okay, so this is for the desktop device. Let me save this. Now I want to give h2 tag some individual style, so here I will write h2 curly braces font size will be 1 rem, text transform will be uppercase, and letter spacing will be 1.8 pixels. Okay, and I have some media query for that as well. So at the rate media screen and min width, which is 768 pixels, and here I'll write the font size, which is going to be 1.5 rem. So that's the styling which I want for h2 tag. Now I want some styling for h3 tag as well. So let me copy this and I'll paste it here, and here I will rename this to h3, and for h3 the font size will be 0.8 rem. Okay, we don't want this text transform uppercase, so I'll just remove this, and letter spacing will be 1.5 pixels, so 1.5, and I need a margin, so margin that is going to be 30 px, 8 minus 0 minus 15 px, and then 0. Okay, and media query will be, the font size will be 1.2 rem. And the last one, I need some styling for my a tag, so here I'll remove the text decoration, so text decoration, that is going to be none. Okay, let's save this. Now one more thing which I forgot, in the body tag I need a font family, default font family. So font family, that is going to be Nunito, Nunito regular, and default font is Arial, Helvetica sans serif. Okay, so here there's one more, there was an extra colon, so let me save this. So this will be our default font family for our website. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video.